Welcome back for another tale. My name is Eltyr the Reaper. We start from last time. Scarlet had been defeated, but all of Tyria had heard the mighty roar of the jungle dragon. We received a letter from a mysterious character named E, directing our group of heroes, Casimir, Marjorie, Brahim, Rox, and Timey, to Brisbane Wildlands. It was there at a human outpost, Tangled Root, where we once again met Belinda. A passageway into the Maguma Wastelands had been found, and at that moment, Azuran Inquest attacked, but we easily repelled them. We entered Drytop and found the crushed remains along with the survivors of the Zephyrites, a group dedicated to the following of a former dragon Glint. It was said she'd been an ally of humans and Destiny's Edge. We tracked down the leader of the Zephyrites who was being attacked by another Sylvari, Erin. Once we had stopped Erin, we found that in the town of Prosperity, Scarlet Briar had once been resident here. It was thanks to Timey that we discovered Scarlet was interested in ley lines of magic. The town then got attacked by vines, and there were some unfortunate losses that day. We ventured further through Drytop and found Scarlet's lab, which was on a leyline hub. Streams of magic visible to the eye. Tammy found that waypoints were being affected by the dragon and its vines, especially in two forts, Concordia and Salma. We managed to rescue the Pact in Concordia and aid the transport of magical objects away from the fort. However, at Salma, a full-on attack was ravaging the human Seraph guards. We managed to defeat the attack, but at great cost. Belinda perished that day. Marjorie was crestfallen, and took some time out to grieve. Myself, Casimir, Brahim, Rox and Timey went back to Scarlet's lab, where we found the machine that made Scarlet go crazy. Timey tried to use it, and in pulling her out, the machine activated on me. I saw what the Azura described as the eternal alchemy, a vision. I knew this was the Elder Dragon, Modremoth. We needed help, so I asked my friends to summon the race's leaders. The Pale Tree of the Sylvari agreed to host the 5-race meeting. After solving some human political rumours, vanquishing a new Son of Svanir threat, dealing with the Azuran Arcane Council, we went to the aid of the Char. They had been fighting human ghosts caused by magical sword of a long-dead king. A member of Destiny's Edge, Ritlock Brimstone, believed he knew how to cleanse the ghosts and performed a ritual that unfortunately didn't work.
Ascalon, I free you from this curse. I have to go after it. Without it, we'll never end this war.
Instead, his mystical fiery dragon sword was swallowed by the mists, into which he followed. I haven't seen him since. The Char eventually came to the summit of the 5 races where we discussed the Modremoth threat. After convincing all that we needed to act, a champion of Modrem attacked the Pale Tree. I managed to force it back, but the Pale Tree was injured. Afterwards, our group divided. The Pact set up camp in the Silver Wastes, whilst Kaith and another Sylvari who we'd have mixed dealings with in the past, Kanak, aided us in scouting ahead and found nothing but Mordrum. Marjorie collected her sister's greatsword in which her sister's spirit was imbued. I then met with Marjorie and Casimir in the Derman Priory, where we spoke to an ancient dwarf who sent us through to the lair of a long-dead dragon champion, Glint. There, we found that an egg of Glint was given to the leader of the Zephyrhites. We managed to track him down in the Silver Wastes, just as he perished at the hands of the Modron. As we went to take the egg, Kaith stole it and vanished. Treachery! Needing to know Kaith's motives, we used memory seeds across Tyria given to us by the Pale Tree. This was to find out about Kaith's past. We learned about the first few years of the Sylvari, their mistreatment by the Azura, and learned how Kaith had killed a fellow Sylvari to prevent her lover from finding out about the origins of the Sylvari, that we were from the dragon Modromoth himself. At that moment, the champion Shadow of the Dragon emerged and attacked, but I vanquished it. With this knowledge about the Sylvari, we were too late to warn the Pact, who along with several members of Destiny's Edge had launched an attack on Modromoth. It failed, and Modromoth, as he had done with Aaron and Scarlet, corrupted many Sylvari, turning them against their comrades and downing the Pact fleet. Their whereabouts are unknown. I then received a vision of the future.
The dragon is rising. And no one in Tyria is safe from its deadly reach. But we can break free from destiny. It will require strength, strategy, and insight.
You can't trust Sylvari. They belong to the dragon now. Stop treating us like monsters! We are not the enemy!
We take the fight to Modromoth!